yeah, oh yeah. You, if you can call football in the SWAC, you can call football anywhere.
Right. Because
That's,
we got people don't understand the other stuff that we can't really get into, but the band is the least of your misery in the game,
yeah.
right? It's
No, the band is not the band is least of your memories. The miseries. The coaches are the coaches, and and the fans are the fans. The administrations of the administration.
administration.
You know, yeah, and we know what we mean by the administration. We're talking about them chicks. And
Do the game in November, see the check in March?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Different
Bingo.
tax bracket. They, different tax bracket.
Yeah.
Put yourself in a different tax bracket.
Yeah.
And
So,
and crazy part about the SWAC is man, you can have more fun in the SWAC. It's just more headaches in the SWAC. And yeah, if you can call a game in the SWAC, you can call a game anywhere
yeah.
because there's so much distraction and so much other stuff going on that you wouldn't normally have to put up with in another conference. And I'm just talking about, and I'm just talking about the players, because the players, I don't know it. It's funny because it's like these guys know each other.
Yeah.
This is like because they're all Southern guys. They all played on certain levels together, and then they get out there and they just want to tear each other's head off. And you can't call every foul that's unsportsmanlike. Sometimes you just got to be that guy. Hey man, cut that out. But using bigger words.
Winning words, as
Yeah,
Steve
winning
Shaw.
words. Yeah. Use your winning words.
Right.
What's the biggest SWAC game you did? What's the most fun you had out there?
Probably the Bayou Classic. That was the most
Classic.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's probably the closest thing you can get to a bowl game in the SWAC. Even doing the championship games, not that big. It's as grandeur,
Right.
That's
The
the
pageantry,
MVP, right?
the pageantry that they put behind the Bayou Classic is amazing. So
Thanksgiving weekend, you got the whole weekend
Right.
sewn up all
New
around it.
Orleans,
Yeah, in New Orleans,
yeah,
It's
in the,
yeah,
easy.
in the dome.
He can drive
yeah,
over. He ain't got to get no ticket. That's what you
yeah.
So you doing these cold games, right? So how is that American experience now? Because now the coach is a little bit somewhat civil. You got
it was just more, I don't know, sterile. I don't know how to call it, but it was it's easier to call football when it's
yeah,
just football.
you got you.
Right.
So how is it now? Let's talk about we go from extreme to extreme. You got the Mitchell to the Macaulay. How is that teaching? Because those two different types of teachers, but they all want the same thing. So how do you adjust to that?
Yeah, it wasn't hard. Terry was more or less so by the book, mechanical.
Okay.
Has anybody seen Terry on, like, you go to a camp or clinic? Terry wants things to be a certain way, and if you're not that way, he probably not gonna like it. So, and that's where he was, and sort of way Mitchell was the same way, but Mitchell was more of um, your presence, how you acted on the field, how you presented yourself. Whereas Terry was, as how is your position supposed to be handled? That's what Terry was about. Terry was all about the black and white. So
Okay.
Which
So
kind of what this makes it a little bit easier, right? Because the standard is the standard. The Mike Tomlin, the standard is the standard. The mechanics are mechanics. This is what we do. You stick to this.
the standards, yeah, Terry has
90% of your troubles is out of the way. You stick to this.
Yeah, if you stick to the standards, you are okay with Terry. So